Well, hello and welcome to MTTZ 107 mill feed calculations. What I'm going to do is make a short little video here showing you how to calculate mill feed given the following variables. One, uh, the cutter RPM. Now, you should know how to generate your own cutter RPM by now and come up with that formula. I'm not going to put that video up there. I guess I could, but I shouldn't. Uh, Number two, the other variable is the feed per tooth. Now, what you can do is there's a lot of places you can get the recommended feed per tooth. Manufacturers' websites of certain cutting tools like end mills and face mills and different types of inserts and things like that will give you what a recommended feed per tooth depending on the hardness of the material. Usually it's going to be a range because they don't have any idea, how rigid your setup is. There's just a lot of things in there. So a feed per tooth is something that you can find, but it's not written in stone. So that's all I need to say. The other variable, of course, is how many number of teeth you have. Now, end mills don't really say you have this many teeth. They say you have this many flutes. So in this case, if this was a let's say a ½ inch diameter end mill, all right, and I told you it had 3 flutes, that means it has 3 teeth. Very good. All right. Or face mills, you just have to count the number of teeth. They can be 5, 8, whatever. I think I had one once that had 30 some odd. It was a big old horizontal boring mill, face mill. So anyway, you need that. Now, I've got down here round all answers to 2 places. That's just a good way to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this little quiz that I generated, and then we're going to go ahead and well, while I'm doing it, I'm going to show you how to do it. So first I'm going to pop up that right there. All right. Now, someplace around here, we're going to save and publish this sucker here real quick. Okay. So I go back down here. I hit preview. This is different than what you would do. Don't worry about it. Some of you already know what's going on here. Sorry, my voice is a little hoarse this morning. I'm okay. Just a little hoarse. So let's preview it. All right. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to get the calculator up someplace here, someplace where it won't go away. Hopefully it won't every time I hit a response, but every time I click on anything it does, so it's just going to be the way it's going to work. All right, let's get this first one up here. Ready, go. So it says recommended. Here's what we do is I give you the formula. Now I won't always be doing that, but here's the formula right here. Okay, you're going to take the feed per tooth, okay, times the number of teeth. All right, notice I have that in parentheses. That means do that first. Then you're going to take that number, or okay, and multiply it times your calculated RPM. That's really all there is to it. And you're going to get feed. In this case, your feed will be expressed in inches per minute, which is, the most common way we express feed here in the United States. Other places would do millimeters per minute. If you feel the need to express feed in millimeters per minute, you can just do this calculation and then multiply your answer by 25.4. And guess what? Voila, you've got metric feeds. Don't be alarmed. They're going to be pretty huge, like 600 and something millimeters per minute. You're going to go, oh my God, that's too fast. Depending on how much you know about it. So again, let's keep fighting this. That's not going to stay up there. All right, so our cutter RPM is 500, so we decided we're going 500. Feed per tooth is 2,000 and 5/10, so for every teeth. And we have 3 teeth. So the first thing we're going to do is take 2,000ths and 5/10. I don't know if I can copy. Screw it. 0.0025 and take it. I'll have to do it like this. I forget. Times 3 equals there. So basically this particular end mill, every time it moves one complete revolution, is going to travel in some direction 7,000ths and 5/10. Okay, so what do we do next? We simply take it, multiply it times our RPM. So times 500 equals 3.75. That's inches per minute. So I probably should have put inches per minute there, but there you go. So that's that one. Let's go to the next one. Question number 2. Okay, we'll clear that out. Again, this time we have a feed per tooth of 3,000ths and 5/10. We have 6 teeth. We might call that a multi-flute, or it could be a face mill. Anyway, we're running at 1,000 RPM. So what do we do? Same as always. We're going to take, I'm going to put that in there, 0.0035 times 6 equals 21 thousandths. That's quite a heavy feed. I'm going to say this is a face mill. Maybe it's a big, gigantic face mill. Bottom line is, for every time this particular cutter goes around one complete revolution, it's going to move 21 thousandths. So what do we do now? All we have to do is multiply it times our RPM. So times 1000 equals 21 inches per minute. Yay! Hey, that's it right there. All right. Question number 3. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. Clear it back out. I have a 3 thousandths feed per tooth. I have 4 teeth, so times 4 equals this, and then times my RPM, which was 750. 9. Hey, look at that. Okay. Let's do a couple more here. Clear that out. Feed per tooth is 0.004, 4 thousandths per tooth. There are 2 teeth on this, times 2. Don't need to be a computer to know that's going to be 8 thousandths. And then times 650. 5.2. Okay. Next question. Clear this off. I got 4 thousandths times the number of teeth, which is 5. Okay. And then to multiply that times the calculated RPM in this case. There we go, 5 inches per minute. All right, we'll continue here. So 4 thousandths and 5 tenths. All right, times the number of teeth, which is 3, equals this, times, in this case my calculated RPM was 420, and equals 5.67. All right, number 7. Here we go again. Not going to do a whole lot of these, not like 30 or 40, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so 0.0015, that's my feed per tooth. I have 6 teeth, and then multiply that times 130, that's my RPM. Should give me a feed of 1.17 inches per minute. None of the responses provided. Yep. Okay, number 8. Example number 8. Clear that out. Looks like we're going 7 thousandths. So that's a pretty heavy feed per tooth there. With 2 teeth, these aren't necessarily realistic. They're just giving you a chance, but that's pretty huge. Okay, so that times 2 equals 14. And we're going to take that times 920. I'm going to get a... yeah, I can tell you right now, unless that was a fly cutter, which it could be, and I was only taking a very light cut, that's a pretty heavy feed. 12.88 inches per minute. Okay, next one. Alright, so feed per tooth is 4 thousandths times number of teeth, 4 equals that, and then multiply that times our calculated RPM, which is 732. Boom. It's like 11.71. I'm not seeing anything like that. Maybe I did something wrong there. I'm going to clear that again because 0.004 times 4 equals 16 times 732 equals, I'm going to get the same thing, so none of the responses provided. Okay. Okay, so let's see, we have 0.0035 or 3 thousandths of 5 tenths feed per tooth. Number of teeth is 3, so take that times 3 equals this, and then multiply it by your calculated RPM times 200 equals 2.1. There we go. All right. Let's check this out again. This will probably be the last one we need to do. I don't think we need to do a whole lot more. You're already going, we get it. By now you've stopped watching anyway. So our feed per tooth is 5, and a number of teeth is 6, right? So this tool's going to move 30 thousandths. That's like a 32nd of an inch every time. Multiply times 830. Boom. 24.9 inches per minute. All right. There's several more on here. Let's just complete the quiz, huh? Yeah, let's just complete it. No, I don't want to. I don't care. So let's see. So feed per tooth is again 4 thousandths. Seems to be pretty popular feed per tooth. Times 8 teeth. I got a face mill here evidently. Equals this. And times 528 equals 16.89. 16.89. Rounded that up. Don't round it down. 16.89 would be 16.90. Yeah, okay. And I think this is, yes, this is the last one, so let's do that real quick here. Clear it out. Doesn't take a whole long time. 0032 uh, times 3 equals that, and then times 450 equals that. 4.32. Done. Let's submit our quiz. And everybody's going, let's see if you're right. Well, unless I really screwed one up here. Yay, I got 100. 13 out of 13.